Hi, my name is Ashley Midtune, and I'm the Program Quality Manager with the Center for Early Education and Development, or CEED, at the University of Minnesota. Today, I'm going to give you an overview of the pre-K class tool and talk about what a parent-aware class observation looks like. So what is the class? CLASS stands for Classroom Assessment Scoring System. It's a tool that's used to assess classroom quality in infant through secondary classrooms. The pre-K class rates classroom quality in 3 overall areas called domains. Each domain is broken down into 3 or 4 dimensions for a total of 10. Research shows that classrooms with high class scores support children's future academic achievement. In my work as a class observer, I use the pre-K class to evaluate the quality of interactions between adults and children in the classroom. I go into classrooms to observe the way that adults and children interact. In Minnesota, we have an optional program quality rating system called Parent Aware. Parent Aware class observations is for programs serving kids ages 3 to 5. So what happens in a parent-aware pre-K class observation? Here's how a parent-aware class observation works. Providers work with observers to schedule observation for the time of day that works best for their program. The observer does 4 10 to 20-minute observation cycles. In between each cycle, the observer spends 10 minutes scoring what was observed. Routines, meal times, free play, whole groups, small groups, and other classroom procedures are all observable times of day. We don't observe unstructured gross motor or large motor play because the researchers who created the pre-K class did not test it out on that activity. If the classroom goes to unstructured gross motor play during the class observation, that's not a problem. The observer will just pause the observation and complete it when the unstructured gross motor play ends. During each of the 4 cycles, the class observer watches the whole classroom, observing all children and adults present. The observer takes detailed and comprehensive notes throughout each cycle. At the end of each cycle, the observer refers to their notes and the pre-K class manual to determine a score for each of the 10 dimensions. Each cycle is scored independently of the cycles that occur before or after. One misconception that people might have about the class is that observers are checking items off a list. In fact, the class is not a checklist. Observers take careful notes about the interactions that are happening in the classroom, and they refer back to those notes along with their class manual when scoring the classroom. Class observers go through extensive training to become what's called reliable. That means that they use the tool consistently over time. At CEED, we offer class trainings. We have trainings for childcare providers who want to use class strategies in their programs. We also train observers to use the class tool. You can learn about becoming a reliable class observer on the CEED website. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for our next video in the series, where I'll talk about class domains.